Hey, welcome to week 4, growing your business, the fourth essential action that you should be doing to really help your marketing and just growing your sales and everything like that. For those of you who don't know me well, my name is Stephanie Parisi, and I have been doing an online business now for about a year and a half. My mom and I were actually just chatting about this topic. It's the fact that the customer is always king. You can't ever say, like, if you are a business owner, you can't be like, oh, I have good customer service. Because you're not the customer. Like, you can't say that. But someone can say that about your business. Customer service really does matter. Like, I think it is absolutely essential. In my business, I spend a lot of time on. I'm gonna just share some tips and things that I do that really drive just my business with it. Number 1, 4 tips. Here we go. Number 1, the customer's best interest always has to be first in mind. Okay, and I'm pretty passionate about this. Like, you need to be honest with your customers. So if it's a better deal to do something less and spend less money, even if that means you're making less commission, then you need to tell them that. I do this all the time with my customers because I would rather have a customer for like the long haul than a customer like that just for a short little bit. So be honest with your customers. Think about it like, you know, my mom was just saying if she's been in Nordstrom's before and trying on different clothes, like, and the lady is actually giving their honest opinion, like if it looks good or not. Because who wants to buy something that isn't good for them? So being very honest with your customers. And with that, and that goes with price, that goes with meeting their need, like really getting down to the bullet of what they want and what they need, and you should be asking those questions before they're ever buying, okay? Then know that there is no pressure, like, right? Like, you're just providing information. Can you say hi, Xavier? Yeah, you're just providing information to your customer, and it's not pressure, because they can take that information and leave and do something else with it, or they can take it and buy. And ultimately, knowing that it's not about you, right? Like something that, thanks, Xavier. You want to show some of my notes? Thank you. So it's not about you. So, you know, I'm pretty passionate about this, but say it's like the end of the month and you can't push the finish button yet, but you can in a little bit. If it's the end of the month and say I've set a goal to make 40 sales or something, I'm not gonna go blast on my Facebook page, hey, I need 4 more people to buy for me to hit my goal to do X, Y, or Z. And the reason I'm not gonna do that, and I don't think that there's anything wrong with sales goals, are you gonna show off your block? You have a big block. I don't think there's anything wrong with sales goals, but if you're doing that, you're making it now about you and not about them, okay? Tip number 2 to keep the customer king. Make it easy for them, right? Like, I think this is huge. I place all of my customers' orders and I manage all their accounts, so all they have to do is tell me, hey, I want more of this. And it makes it very easy for them, and then I can do all the legwork, okay? I think that's a huge component, and I think that people love that because I know I do. Like, there's times where I don't even want to like order dog food simply because I have to like get online and push 3 buttons. It'd be much easier if someone else was doing it for me and all I had to do is say, hey, order me this. Xavier's now throwing his blocks around. Are you throwing your blocks? Okay, the next thing, aside from making it easier for your customers, is really provide helpful information. Think about it like with clothing. Like, this one's huge for me. So I can remember it was about 5 years ago, and the shopping experience really stands out for me. So it was about 5 years ago, and I was in Spokane on a work trip. I went into a White House black market. I don't know if you ever have done any shopping there, but I like wearing black, so, you know, I like that store if I have to buy like fancier clothes. This lady was amazing because she just brought me outfits after outfit. Y'all, I'm wearing like a hat and shorts and a t-shirt. Like, I don't really dress up that much. I'm not very good at planning outfits. And she did all of it for me. She was like, oh, you're like this height and this body build, so you'd look really good in this. And then she was like, do you like that? Do you not? She got me more clothes. She helped me get accessories for all of it. Like, y'all, I walked out with like full outfits, probably 3 or 4 of them, way more than I would have bought if I didn't have help. So that's where having someone help you and making it easy for you and providing that helpful information is like massive. Other thing I think with providing helpful information is really just doing, again, the legwork. In my personal group where I run my business, I do a lot of tutorials. So I'm literally showing, come here. I'm showing exactly how to do everything. Oh, look, we're wearing our matching shirts today. I'm showing my customers how to do all of it and being very visual with it. I'm in skincare, so sometimes it means like humbling myself, and yeah, I'm doing it in the morning because that's when I do it, but I'm not all put together. It's helpful because they get to see exact steps, and that's what people need, and that's what people want. Okay. And last but not least, my fourth tip is ensure that you're following up, okay? Following up with your customers. Like, if they're placing an order, make sure it comes in okay. I will be 100% honest. There's been a couple times I've dropped the ball, and there's nothing worse than not knowing that your customer didn't get something that they should have. So I'm super mindful of this now. Sending them samples of products that they might want to try. Sending them notes. Like, I'm big on sending personal notes after people buy from me. I think if they're gonna spend money, that the least I can do is thank them. And then I also email out like instructions and things like that all the time. All right, those are my 4 top tips. Let's run through them real quick. The customer's best interest is always first in mind. Make it easy for your customers. Like, do the legwork for them. Number 3, provide helpful information and recommendations as to what their needs are, which means you have to know what their needs are. And then number 4, make sure you're following up. That concludes this information. My goal is to help your business succeed online. So thanks, guys.